Hello, it's Larry Joe. Hope you're having a beautiful night. Let's see what we have for the tarot. We have knob and liberty. Okay. Just take that as liberty of our hello. Yeah. Oh my gosh, everybody hopped in really fast. I'll pull a few cards. Do you have a question you want to ask or just general? Of course I went live. All right, what's a general love read we need? Uh-oh. Well, don't be freaking the fuck out. We'll talk about it. Okay. What is it that we need to know in love? Right. You can send me a message on Discord if you want the love. Okay, so just darkness. It looks like you're a King of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it doesn't matter gender. You can be male or female, and you've had betrayals, heartbreaks, being stabbed in the back. This is Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, this could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and so it looks like there's been immature energy around money. And like I say, that could be you or that could be whoever you're dealing with. Six of Wands, though, there's going to be victory in it. And Nine of Pentacles, you'll have financial stability and success. So it's moving past the betrayals and, like I say, kind of patterns around money. And like I say, this could be another person that's been irresponsible with money. There's victory with it, though, and like I say, Nine of Pentacles, so... Hey, Cottage Country. I got the whole gang in. Let's go. Let's hype it up, guys. So for your love reading, like I say, there's been just some immaturity around money, irresponsibility, either on your part or someone else's. Four of Swords, betrayals, heartbreaks, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, unable to sleep. Six of Wands, there's victory here, and Nine of Pentacles, you'll be building your financial stability. Lily Months, I'm glad it's in a good way. Of course I go live when there's something going on in your life. I had a little bit of crying earlier, so I had to get my emotional crap out because I watched a movie. It made me cry. So yeah. All right, just darkness. Hopefully that, it looks like there's money coming in at least. Let me see if there's love, but... Miss You Already with Tony Colletti and Drew Barrymore. Having to deal with best friends. Let's see. Is there love coming in for just darkness after what looks like betrayal and money and stability? Does not, right now it looks like Three of Swords having to go over get over the betrayal. So no new love yet. You have to deal with the heartache and the betrayals from whatever you've been going through. And pack that up before you can start a new love adventure. So. Yeah, Lily wants if you want to ask your question. Just darkness, like I say right now, it looks like there's other things going on that you need to deal with. Girl, when you're ready to step, the universe will respond and say yes. So I'm excited for you. Okay? Just darkness, just darkness, that's the answers for you. Right now, there's been betrayals. You need to heal your heart over that. And then love will come in, I'm sure, but not right now. Lily wants, do you want to ask your question, little love? And I'm excited for that message. Oh my gosh, girl. Yeah. All right. If you apply for this internship, will you get it? You shouldn't be. You know, like people think about me and I show up, right? Okay, so let me look at this really quick. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So far, what I see. So we have 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's what came out first. 3 of Pentacles is always like instability and financials. I mean, that's in reverse. It's kind of like that's not super the case right now. So 7 of Pentacles, this move, should you get it, and I can't say yes or no whether you will, because like what it looks like is potentially yes. And so it goes 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So like I say, 3 of Pentacles normally upright for me would be like our finances are not on steady ground. Then came out 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles is we are putting our seeds in the ground for many adventures. 5 of Cups. This is that emotional turmoil. We've been left out in the cold emotionally from opportunities that we want. So that's what I see right there is that our finances, like I say, would normally be in reverse as far as stability. Right now it's good. And 7 of Pentacles, you've been planting those seeds. So it does look like this could be a good opportunity for you. Because you've been planting. 7 for me is always like we planted those seeds. Those are our options. They're starting to come together. You have had the heartbreak, right? Like the emotional, like the games. That's going to change because the ultimate is Queen of Pentacles. So you'll be sitting in your financial abundance. So apply for it. Apply for it. Apply for any other things that you can think of right now. Because what it looks like I say, you're going from 3 to 7. So it's sowing all those options, leaving behind the heartbreak though. Yes, we have talked about opportunities. And it goes Queen of Pentacles. So you will be financially set. Queen of Pentacles is such a beautiful energy of stability, nurturing, abundant, fertile. So yes, I say apply, and even if you don't get it, something else is going to come up for you. So when we catastrophize, right, if you think of how it's like, oh my gosh, I think it's going to go this way, or I think it's going to go that way, when you step back and look back at that situation and you go, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, it actually worked out so much better. So when we ask the universe for something, like we dream with our little human mind, right? We say, this is what I really want. This or something better. So when you're applying for this internship, say this, universe, I want this or something better. Because then you're telling the universe like, hey, yeah, this is what I want, but I'm willing to go with something that's even greater than that. And always remember also, sometimes it looks like a setback, and in actual reality, it's a setup for something way bigger and greater. Answer your question, hopefully. Hopefully that's some good vibration energy. You can Because we always think like, oh my gosh, it's going to happen this way. And then it may just a little bit. But then when we look back and we go, I am so thankful that didn't work out because something came along the next day and it was so much better. So, yeah. Knight of Cups on the bottom. So that's that. We've been dealing with people that haven't been giving us. They haven't been filling our cup. They haven't been showing up for us. So we're moving out of that energy and into beautiful energy. So I say go for it. Yeah. You have to go for what you want, because if you don't go for it, no one else can do it for you. And no one's going to come up and like give you, like nobody's going to just come up and be like, hey, here you go. So you do have to like go for it on your own, but dream big and then dream bigger. We always dream so teeny. So I love it. 111 is new beginnings. 111 is that new beginnings, that new foundations we're building towards. Or 3 of Wands, like that's, we're building our foundation, but we're not quite where we want to be yet. 10 of Swords, putting down those. Good. When you do your first huge project, I seriously want an invitation. Seriously. Like when you get it, be like, I want an invitation. 10 of Swords, we're putting down those betrayals, those heartbreaks. We're saying, no more. Page of Pentacles. So like this came out with Just Darkness. Page of Pentacles is that like we've had those childhood mentalities, or we haven't been utilizing our money well, or we've been around people who have been taking our money from us. 5 of Cups, because then again it brings like that emotional lack, just feeling like everything's lost, and it's not, because when you look at the 5 of Cups, it's always there's 3 cups spilled out and 2 still upright, so there's still your cups to be filled, just some of it's been lost. So we lose a little, but we still have more to go. Yeah. Yep. Well, I am here. I'm here. So I can show you the Great South. Nah, I kind of like it here, but I'm also kind of like, I'd love to see it, girl. Remember how I also told you I'm an ordained minister, so when you meet someone in America and you fall in love, you can call me and I'll officiate your wedding for you. Well, so I have a feeling that you're going to be doing all of it. You're going to be directing, you're going to be modeling, like, yeah. Well, so those hours being cut, okay. So, I'm going to say this. Were you in yesterday when I was talking about how it always gets hardest right before you make that big breakthrough? So, yes. Okay, I was just about to say this. So, the universe, it'll, like, right before you're about to hit a breakthrough, it's going to say, okay, well, can you handle this? And can you handle this? And can you handle this? And it's how you handle it. Like, when we say, like, we want a new job, and this is so hard. When we say we want a new job, our job will get fired, or our hours will get cut, or there'll be drama. So it's like, you didn't say how you wanted that new job. You just said you want a new job. And then the universe says, bet, I'm going to give it to you. Are you committed to that? Do you really want that? So I was having it the other day. I was having a really hard time, and some shit went sideways. And instead of getting freaked out about it, I was just like, you know what? Okay, we're just going to redirect. And honestly, I got a little upset. I spent a few minutes being like, oh, well, that didn't work out. And I pivoted, and I saw so much, like, by diverting, I saw so many things that I wouldn't have seen. And I go, you know what? Because I didn't freak out, I didn't, like, throw a tantrum, I didn't stomp my feet. I literally was just like, this is what it is. I know I just need to breathe, regather myself, and tomorrow will be better. And honestly, because I didn't freak out, like, I was at zero the other day, and instead of freaking out, like I say, I went home, And then something shifted the next day, and it was like the whole world opened right up. So I was like, well, it didn't work one day. The next day, something better dropped in. And it was like, oh, I'm so much happier with the results of, even though it didn't work out the way I wanted to the first day, the next day, it was like, it was so much better. So the goal in that is just, yes, we can be upset. We can cuss. We can scream. We can cry. We can't give up. We can rest, breathe, drink water, rest, meditate, get back up, and do it again the next day. So, yeah. So you can acknowledge, and the beauty is acknowledge how you feel, and then just like, okay, well, I'm upset right now, but then it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to feel this, and then just say, I'm going to do better tomorrow, or it's going to be better tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow, to quote Annie. I keep waiting for my daddy Warbucks to come adopt me, though. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. And, like, no. You have to be selfish, because no one else is going to take into consideration your feelings. So it's like, if you want something, you have to speak up. And if they can't provide it, keep going. Here is one lesson I learned about being married to a pilot, because pilots are the notorious crybabies, right? Like, they have to have everything prima donna perfect. And the one thing I learned from dealing with a pilot, and I'm surprised he didn't gather that I picked up on this, is that you keep renegotiating until you get the contract you want. And if you don't, you walk, because there's going to be someone else somewhere else that is going to provide all the conditions that you want and need. So do not be afraid to keep negotiating, because if someone says no, that just means it's not there. You move on to the next. So if I learned one thing from pilots, like I say, is to keep renegotiating until you get exactly what you want. If you're not happy, you walk, you strike. You're like, you know what, this I can find it better. I can find it better somewhere else. So those boys are prima donnas. And they act like God. And I'm like, you know what? So, like, when my ex was being picky, I'm like, I don't have to settle. I can find better elsewhere. So, yeah. I had a perspective shift today about that whole situation, because, like a little, yeah. And you don't have to settle, like, don't settle for breadcrumbs in relationships. Like, there is someone who is going to want to do everything that you want and more, just because they realize that that's, like, a valid thing that you want. So choose you every fucking time. I had a situation today, because some people that left me went and they connected with people that they had to keep a certain persona or personality. And I was thinking about that today. It was like, I guarantee that person doesn't ever get to express this side of their personality, and I wonder how much that actually destroys their soul every day. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And we are here. It didn't work for your mom and your grandma. So why should it work for you? And do you want your children to see you in the same roles as your mom and your grandma? Or do you want to give them an example of what something different looks like? Like, with my children, and they say, well, I want to do this. I was like, I know what happens with your life if you stay in that situation, because I lived it, and I had to do everything in my power to break out of it. So, yeah. And this is something I say at Cottage Country all the time. Don't spend more than a day, because it may end up being like a 5-month long thing or a lifelong commitment. Yeah, so those flashes, though, they're not meant to scare you. They're meant to be like a, hey, if you go down this path, and there's nothing wrong with your mom and your grandma's path. There's not. Is it what you want to live? Is it what you want your children to live like, though? So it's not meant as like to scare you. It's meant to say, hey, danger. Like, this is not... So it's not scary. It's just being aware of it and then redirecting. And you don't have to be perfect every day. You just have to be better than you were yesterday. Yeah. But here's the thing. And don't even be angry. It's all of life is a learning lesson. All of it. Yeah. All of life is a learning lesson. So it's not supposed to be like... I mean, yeah, we get angry because we're like, why did we put up with that for so long? And once you know better, you do better. Like, once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. And then once you feel like, if you slip back into that pattern, once you slip into it and you're like, ew, no. So yeah, it's a gentle course correction from universe to say, hey, before you have kids, before you settle your life, like, is this who you want to be with? Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you about a weird perspective for me. Because he was a past life connection too. And he had like a certain vibrational match. And this was the guy who went crazy and ended up his girlfriend. It would have been me, but I saw it and I got out. And I warned everybody, like, hey, that dude's crazy. And nobody listened. And then, like I say, now he's sitting in jail because he popped someone. So anyway, when I was hanging out with him, one of the very last times I was hanging out with him, and the life that he was living, because I was married before my most recent ex. I was married before. And that's a whole fucking story. And I wish I had run. And I tried to, but he was like the class 5 clinger. We weren't dating for very long, and there was not a day that I didn't have, like, he was not at my house, like, constantly in my business. Like, if I had gotten some space, time, and distance from him, I wouldn't have married him, because I would have seen, like, hey, that was by his design, though, because he knew, he, like, latched on to me, because he knew that, yeah. Anyway, I digress, sorry. So this last guy that I dated, it was the same vibrational match as my first ex-husband. And so I could actually see, like, had I stayed married to Kyle, my life today, this is what it would look like. So I'm, like, so thankful that almost 20 years ago that broke up, because if I had stayed in that, I know what my life would look like, because I dated a guy that he was the 20-year later version of my ex-husband. So it was one of those that I'm like, yeah. So, but when I was dating this guy, I used the term dating loosely because he wanted more and I wanted nothing to do with him. And again, he was one of those very clingy, always trying to rush things, like wanting to get married right away, wanted to be up in my business all the time. And I look at it and go, I know, like I say, I know what my life would have looked like because this dude's living it. And I also, because it was the same vibrational match as my first ex-husband, I knew, like, oh, I got to get out of here. The pattern recognition, people say, oh, you're paranoid, or I'm not that guy. I'm like, nope, the pattern recognition and my cellular level knew what this was. And I said, yeah, no, not for me. I've been there, done that, have the scars to prove it. I have all the scars to prove it. And like I say, that dude went crazy. And tried to do the same thing with his next ex-girlfriend, except I don't know what happened there. I can guess. I can speculate what happened there because I knew what kind of man he was. So, yeah. You know, people call you crazy. Oh, okay. Let's talk about some funny pattern recognition. I've had more than one man end our relationship with a woman named Ashley. And now I dub the term, like I heard it somewhere, but it was air mattress Ashley. And I was like, I had 2 baby daddies throw away our relationships for an air mattress Ashley. And when I brought that up, and the thing, because I'm a cruel bitch. I'm like, if you're going to fuck with me, like, I'm going to cut you, kind of thing. So when I said, like, because my ex, was trying to hurt me, my most recent ex, my baby, he was trying to hurt me. And I was like, you can even break my heart, right? Like, Sean's father already did that. Like, already threw away our relationships on an Ashley. And, like, I think that wounded his pride, too. Because it was like, you were trying to break my heart, but you stole out of the same, like, pattern book as my ex-husband. Or my ex, my son's dad. And he's like, you're living in the past. I'm like, no, I'm just pattern recognition. Connecting the dots. Like, you're just as dumb as that motherfucker. And honestly, and it gets complicated, but my son's dad and my first ex-husband, I saw how their life went. Like, long term, I've seen how their life went, and they never get better. Like, they never go on to live this great life after they leave me. So that's something I've spoken on too. So, like, the new wife for my ex-husband, I'm like, I already see how this is going to go. I already know how your life's going to turn out. And, the irony is I've spoken on all of that, and it's come true. And I'm just like, doing me dirty doesn't make your life any better. I can already tell you how it's going to end up. Like, both of the previous men before, like, this one, went on to really train wreck, like, derail their life. And I was like, this all could have been avoided, man. And that's not to be cocky. That's just, I know who I am. I know the power of me. I know what happens to those men. I'll have to look it up. I wrote it down. Write that down. I write down a lot of, like, I have journals all over the place of just, like, I have so many journals. Good. I'm sure there is. And you know what? When I can, I'll report back. I don't know if you know, like, I do homework. When people give me spiritual homework, I do it. So I bet you there is a message in there for me. All right. I am Lara Jo, SirenSong lover, pulling from the tarot, talking about life and love and spirituality and bullshit. If you want to hop in and talk about it, if you want me to ask the cards a question, I can. Let me know. Cool. I'll have to check it out. How long is the movie, love? How long is the movie? And I'm like, I wonder if I can just put it on the list right now. Hold on. I'll eat some animal, oh my gosh. Total impulse purchase, animal crackers when I went to the store today, which the stores were bananas because it's Christmas, and except for, I saw a hot pink, like a magenta Tesla today, and scored a picture of it and sent it to my daughter, and I was like, you know what, this is my next whip. I'm surprised she didn't bust my ass for saying whip, because they get weird when I use, like, popular-ish terms. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't forget, this is my friendly reminder to everybody, because I did it today. Feed your ancestors. So I like to offer to my ancestors. So like today I made sure when I was out that I bought them a beer. Which not only did I see the magenta freaking Tesla today, I also, I did have to go into the liquor store because I was going to buy alcohol for my ancestors. And, it says it's on max or buy or rent. Huh. I wonder if I can put it. I was on YouTube. It said you have to, it's on HBO Max or buy or rent. Come on. Now you can turn off. I'll check it out later. I'll check the trailer later, baby. And I may see, I may be able to find, I may have max access somewhere. Why won't you turn off now? Okay, well, my TV is being a squirrely bitch. Okay. Oh. Are you telling me because you've had post-nut clarity there? Cottage country? Have you been out on the Tinder again? It may be. What did I tell you, boy? What happens when you come home with something that you can't get rid of easily? Check it out. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lily wants, if you come to America, you know, cottage country is up in the Northeast there, so. Oh gosh. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. We've been clinging on to every pentacle. Ooh. What important decision did you need to make, cottage country? Okay, so sometimes that post-nut clarity for women is waking up in the morning and like trying not to gnaw our arm off because we woke up next to a dude that definitely looks different in the morning than he does at night. It's not just for men. It's for women too. Okay, were you not in here, cottage country, when I was talking about how straight savage I am with dudes? Like, no fucks given. If I don't like a dude, like, he's going to, like, be clutching his chest. We're going to have to call an ambulance to clutch his chest because, mostly I try to just get away. Like, I'm a professional ghoster. Professional ghoster. 3 of Wands, we've been imbalanced in our passions and our foundation. King of Wands, dealing with that King of Wands energy, that fiery 333, I think is communication, but let me guidance. Okay, so yeah, communication. It's divine guidance, protection, and positive change. Often, Lily wants, this is totally, often interpreted as a message from the universe to embrace your creativity, optimism, and self-expression while signifying growth and expansion in various aspects of your life, including personal, spiritual, and creative endeavors. It essentially means you are supported and encouraged to move forward with your goals and trust your intuition. So I feel like the news you got today, you're right on freaking path. And oh crap. Yeah. So I think you're probably right on path there, man. In cottage country, I can attest that Lily Once is a beautiful, beautiful goddess. So if she ends up coming to visit us, you know, what's pop? I mean, I don't know if Cottage Country is a beautiful, handsome god, but I know I've had personal readings with Lily once, and I mean, beautiful personality, but just gorgeous girl. The moon, there's secrets. I gotta watch it. I am not being too nice. You are gorgeous, my friend. Of course, you're in my tribe, so of course you'd be gorgeous. And that's not, like, that's just, you know, yeah. Oh my gosh. These karmics, though, these karmics are looking raggedy. Like, I look at the people that did me dirty, and, like, they're looking dusty. They're, like, gaining weight. They're looking tired as hell. They're getting, like, their appearance is going down. And I'm just like, because I went to, and this, like, I know this is catty as shit. And I felt like it when I said it to my daughter, because I went to go pick up my children one day. And I saw the neighbor, and she was such a see you next Tuesday to me. And her daughter, too. And her daughter was horrible to my daughter. And I went to go pick up those children. And I was like, is that... Like, before my children got in, I was like, is that so-and-so? Because, like, she, like, looked bad. And I was just like... Apparently, the universe doesn't forget an address. And, yeah. She was out there with her little purse puppies trying to act all high and mighty, like, nose up in the air. And I was like, yeah, girl, you don't. You dogged me dirty, and it is taking its toll on you. Whew. Yeah. So... The universe don't skip dresses, man. It's got the keys. It'll show up when you least expect it. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. We've imbalanced in those finances. Magician, we are using every resource in our tool belt to make it the life that we want. Even though there's secrets and we don't know all the details, we're still going to use every little thing that we have to make it the best life freaking possible. See, okay, so Cottage Country, that's why you gotta be hanging out and, like, hooking up with good people, because otherwise karma, ooh, she has hands. She does. Yeah. I watch it with my own eyes. Were you lurking when I was talking about my baby daddy? All right, girl. You go lay down. I'll hold down the fort and keep entertaining people. Nap for me. God, I wanted a longer nap today, and I did get a longer nap today. I did get a longer nap, but it was weird because the time when I looked at the clock the first time this morning, it was 11:22, and I was like, huh, we got some good master builder numbers. Yeah. I'll see if I'm still here later, but I should be. Depends on how much snacky snacks. How much people, entertainment, anything. Okay. The Hierophant, we're tapping into that higher knowledge. We're tapping into that divine knowledge. This is Taurus and Venus energy. So it's that masculine, not even so much masculine. That's like the opposite. It's like that grounded, it's that earth, that nurturing. So Hierophant is tapping into our higher knowledge, and Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in our favor. So just, if you know anything about Taurus, they're very stubborn. They're very, like, steadfast. And so keep your grounding. Keep your feet steady. Wheel of Fortune. It may look scary now, but it's turning in your favor. So, yeah. I almost wanted to say giggity, because people keep saying giggity, and I'm like, huh. My tattoo artist energetically has been knocking on my door the last few days. The last week he has. Actually, exactly a week. Which feels so... There's a lot of people that have knocked on my door energetically this week, and I was like, yeah, I don't answer subliminals. You want my attention, you have my number. You know how to contact me. All right, 3 of Wands. Again, we're building, but it's we're not there yet. 4 of Pentacles. Those financial lacks. So it's all of this, and I love it. High Priestess, the Hierophant. That's all that Venus tapped in energy. It's the knowing. It's the knowing, because then 10 of Cups. Yes, it looks unstable right now. Yes, we've been in a crappy situation. It's tapping into that higher knowledge and also knowing that we have all of the resources within our reach. And Wheel of Fortune, it's all turning in our favor. Like the Wheel of Fortune, if you ever watched the Wheel of Fortune, of course, yesterday I kept wanting to sing the Price is Right song, but the Wheel of Fortune is that, like, that wheel's going to keep spinning. It doesn't ever stop. So I may pause for a second. Hiya, Eternal Peach. How are you? Eternal Peace. I don't know why I saw Peach. I saw Peach and I was like, yeah, we go Georgia State. Eternal Peaches. How are you, Eternal Peace? Hope you're having a beautiful evening wherever you are. Okay, so this song is Wave. Oh my gosh. Okay. When I think of peaches, I first think of President of the United States, the millions of peaches, peaches for me, millions of peaches, peaches for free, which segues me into Weezer came on today. And the one thing with my son, he, like, every time he hears Weezer, he, like, volatilely reacts. Except for, I'm like, I wonder if he actually really loves, because I love Weezer, right? Which is so silly, but I love Weezer. And I saw it come on today, and I was like, I wonder if he really actually secretly likes Weezer, yet somebody made fun of him a long time ago, so he feels like he loses aura points every time he listens to them. Or if he just does it to get, I'm not sure what it is, but today I went out and there was a magenta Tesla, and I was like, I want that fucking car. I want the magenta Tesla. And then I went to another place and there was a huge throne. It was a Crown Royal throne, which I don't drink anymore, but I went to the liquor store to try and get, I was going to get like an offering for my ancestors. B, I was going to get like alcohol for my spiritual practices because I use them as offerings. And they had this huge Crown Royal throne in there, and I was like, I totally want that. So, and then, like I say, the song reminded me of my son, and then the next song that came on the radio while I was out driving was a song reminding me of my daughter from Hamilton, and I was just like, what the hell is this today? Yeah. Well, cause they're made to break. I have to show you this Tesla, though. Hold on. Let me show you this sweet, sweet ride. Not that I would actually get a Tesla, but it was... So, look at that bad boy. I was like, I would totally get a Tesla. But then, oh my gosh. Because, okay, so when we imagine, like, if we wanted something, right? We imagine, what does it feel like to drive it? Where are we driving to? What are we listening to? So the thing, I sent a picture of that to my daughter, who, she's a silly goose, but I sent a picture of that to my daughter, and I was like, could you, because we've taken my cat, I'll find a picture of it. We've taken my cat to Taco Bell before. So I was like, could you imagine taking Milo to Taco Bell in that sweet Tesla? This was the Crown Royal throne that I saw. Because then before I asked her about taking Milo to Taco Bell in the Tesla, I sent her a picture of the throne. I know my hand's moving, but I sent her a picture of the throne. And she's like, I could totally see Milo napping on that thing. I was like, of course he would. Because he's a little freaking diva like that. Let me see if I can find... Hold on. Did I... Of course I didn't. Why would I? I have to think of... I have a lot of pictures, so hold on. I'll see if I can find pictures of taking Milo to Taco Bell, because he is such a little king. So when I dream about, like, if I were to manifest a new vehicle, I always dream about, like, okay, where am I taking my cat first? I know that sounds so silly, but I love making my kitty happy. Like, I love making Milo happy, and him going for a ride to Taco Bell makes him happy. I know that sounds so selfish, or, like, not selfish, but spoiled. And that's not something we do all the time. It's just, it was a one-time thing, but he really dug it, so... Because it makes him feel like royalty, is what that does. Where do I have? Where is my little Milo gone? Oh, where could he be? Oh. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Where are you, sir? So I have 5 cats, and I know that sounds bananas, and it is. And they all have very distinct personalities, and they're all very sassy, and they're all that's him getting to go to Taco Bell. And then, let me see if I have... Oh, this is a picture of... Because he wouldn't hold still, but this was him trying to climb into the driver's seat with me. And then... There is one more of him. Hold on. Was there not? Maybe not. I could have sworn I got pictures of him in the back seat, though, too. Just being, like, so freaking sassy. But... Yeah, he's my cat that loves going for a ride. So, I'm like, if I had a cool, if I were to be able to live my best life, and if I were to manifest a car, again, it would be like, okay, where are we taking Milo? What's playing on the car stereo? Out of all the cats, he's probably about the chillest one that you could take for a car ride. And he's like the grumpy old man cat, like the get off my lawn. He reminds me, I don't know, have you seen Gran Torino? Cottage Country with Clint Eastwood? Okay, so he's like Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino. Same, like that kind of, yeah, no, but I absolutely adore him. Like, even though he's a grumpy old bastard cat, he is my best friend. Alright, so we got the card Jackass and Toxic Lifestyle, Drinking, Coping. We can't be doing that if we can't be a jackass if we want friends. I mean, we can be, but not really. And that's Milo, like I say, he can be a jackass, but then he wonders why nobody wants to hang out with him. Yeah, okay, so when he's mellowed out some. When he first came into the house, though, I already had 3 other cats before he came in the house, and he wanted to fight everyone. And when I was talking to the children, I was like, yeah, no, Milo's a prime example of why tomcats aren't welcome after they mate, because they would attack the kittens, because my other cats were all younger, and he was like that. He's chilled out because he has another cat now that corrects him real fast, and it's funny when they fight too. So It's weird in our house, and it's actually a beautiful dynamic. Like, all of my animals all have very different personalities, but they're all loved, taken care of, get along for the most part. It's not always kumbaya, but we try. And actually, the irony was, it was said, oh, this will never happen. They'll never all get along. And now they all get along really well. And I'm like, you'd be amazed what the power of my house and my love can do with everything and everyone. Yeah, well, okay, so cats are big on boundaries. With cats, you have to understand that they teach us about boundaries. So they have beautiful lessons also. And cats are spiritual protectors. Yeah. Happily single. It's finding our footing, finding our stability while we're single, being happy by ourselves, so that way when someone comes in, if they're an addition, they are. If they're not, then we can be happily single without them. Be aware of dealing with people that are my way or the highway, because it's a trap. So if they act that way, and make your biggest wish. Dream bigger. Dream and then dream bigger. Yeah. No, so cats that come by to chill, like I say, they are our guardians. They're a familiar. I bet you the cat that comes by there every day to see you, that's probably someone that you know closer than you realize. I had that come up with someone else recently. That they had talked about a cat that had started coming around. And I was like, that's someone trying to protect you. That's spiritual. Like, that's a spiritual being trying to protect you. So. Cats are also walking crystals, which, true story with my cats, they will hold your feet while you're doing breathwork meditations, or they will literally lay on you while you're doing a breathwork to help you, like, with healing. So that's part of the routine too. Sometimes the cats help with healing and breathwork. I have pictures of my boys, like, where I would be doing breath work when they were little. You can't see the one I'm actually talking about is laying behind me right now. When they were little, and they would lay on my back while I was doing breath work, because I would be distressed emotionally, and they would lay on my back to bring comfort. So, yeah. And the cat distribution system is a real thing. Like, you don't choose cats choose you. All right, so there's some legal matters coming up. Let's see what we need to know about that. Cats are also associated with, like, the Lyran starseeds. So if you have an affinity for cats, or if cats are attracted to you, you probably have some, like, Lyran blood or Lyran connections, which we'll just take that with a synchronicity, because I'm Lara the Lyran. They're very feline creatures. All right, let's see what else. GPS. Okay, so there's legal matters regarding someone that's been keeping tabs on us, either with GPS on our car, GPS on our phone. They have people following us. Let's see what we need to know about that. Oh, whatever they've been doing, it's too late. I've had people, like I say, they are getting caught up, and they've been tracking me, but that's because they've been trying to stop my destiny and some stuff coming to me. Their time's up, though. It's been up for a long time, and they should have stopped a long time ago, but it's now starting to actually catch up with them. So it doesn't pay to try to control someone else's will. Like, keeping track of, oh my gosh. This is actually like a weird synchronicity, because I was when I was driving today, and they kept talking about, these parties kept talking about like Life 360. And I was like, for whatever reason, when I was driving today, and it was like, they would know where to find me. Not because I have Life 360, but I wouldn't have put it past them to enact that type of software on me, so that because they always, like, here's where I started to catch on, and this has been going on for years. Because I used to share a lot of information with a lot of people, and like when I was married, like there were no secrets. Like I always shared what I was doing, and then when things got really scary, because it got scary, like it got like he was acting like he actually wanted to hurt me, which they've tried, and I think I started, when I stopped telling him and I stopped telling my sister-in-law like what was going on in my life, yet they always knew where I was, who I was with, what I was talking about, what I was watching, who I was talking to, how much money I had in my bank account, yet they wouldn't have access to that. So, or like I would be talking about a concept, because I have great periods of time where it's just myself and the animals, and then when my children would come to visit, and they would talk about things that they wouldn't have known about unless they had they were keeping tabs on me. So it's like a weird little like so yeah like I say, like things I was talking about with other people that I wasn't talking about in the house. I was just talking about them on my phone, with like when I was trying to date some people, right? I was talking to people, like I was talking about dating them, and I wasn't in the house. I was like, at one point I was walking through the neighborhood just talking on my phone, and then my ex-husband had made a comment about like why I was talking about these things with people, and it was like he wouldn't have, and like unless he picked up on it intuitively, but he's not intuitive, especially because he drinks profusely. He wouldn't have known unless he actually had access to my phone. So, that's violation, though. That's violation. So, I know. The dude hates me so much, yet wants to know everything I'm doing and with who, and I'm like, gross. Why? If you don't like me, there's a simple thing. Move on with life. Yeah, remember how I said I'm a master ghoster? So, shouldn't know what I'm doing. No one should know what I'm doing, right? Yet they all do. Oh, heartbreak. Too bad. Yeah, it is creepy. It is creepy. And I don't love it, because I'm like, I just want to move on with life. Apparently it's, I love you, but that's not the way to do it. Monitoring, trying to control someone isn't love. Romance. Oh, okay. So this is turning into a weird message. Heartbreak, I love you, and romance. Let's see what else we need to know. Saying goodbye because it's trickster energy and they are coping, and that's okay. All right, we're gonna get into a different deck. Let's see if we can get different information, different vibes in a different deck. Let's get out of that ickiness. Ick. Let's do it. If it comes out over in a different deck, I don't even know what to tell us. Like, all right. Well, okay, cottage country. This is what I have to say about all that, though. If he had paid as much attention to me during our relationship as he has after I left him, we wouldn't have ever been separated. Like, if he watched me as hard then as he does now, he wouldn't have lost me. So that's where it gets even more fucked up. It's like, if you had been watching me, you know, paying attention to me then, we wouldn't have ever separated, because you would have been attentive to my needs. And instead, you have to watch me from the outside like a weird pervert. I know. Well, I mean, he knew what well, I guess he didn't, but, you know, he found out real fast. Well, okay. So, he married a woman, like, with the same, like, he tried to find me in another woman. And that's even more creepy and desperate and disgusting, too. Like, he actually tried to marry another woman kind of, like, very similar to me. Because when I realized that, like, her kids and my kids all had, like, the same... We had the same amount of kids. The age gap between all the kids was the same. And then either she had a car, like the one he wanted to buy me, or he bought her a car, like the one he wanted to buy me. And I'm like... I am an original. And if you want to talk about karmics looking dusty, I look at her and I'm like, you didn't upgrade, man. You just chose easier. And I guarantee it isn't easier. Like, she seems like a nightmare. Can't speak to personally, though, because even though she's the one taking care of my kids, I've never met her. They refuse. And I'm just like... Okay. Anyway, main male. Let's see what we have to say about main male. Let us see. Yeah, like, no, he tried to replace me with another woman. I watched it, though, with my son's dad. And I watched it with my first ex-husband. They all tried to replace me with women that were just like me. And I'm like, I told you that was a bad idea. I told you that was a bad idea. I told you how that was going to play out. And, you know, the thing is everything I spoke on about my, like, before I knew, years before I knew, I predicted how his life would turn out. And sure as shit, I've watched it turn out that way. And I was like, I don't know if I called it or if he wanted to defy me and prove that I was wrong, but he only proved that I was right. So my predictive pattern recognition is just chef's kiss. Actually, you know, I know my intuition's on, because, like, I've predicted pregnancies, I've predicted babies, I've predicted jobs, all kinds of shit. So, you know, I just wish people would listen. I predicted men going psycho and, you know, offing people. I saw that before it happened. All right, the main male is going on a journey. Let's see what else we need to know. Oh, gosh. If you want me to make a prediction about your life, though, we can always book a service. That can be done through SirenSongLover.in. Should you wish to sow into my ministry so I can keep bringing you entertaining stories of life shenanigans or about your life, that can be done through Cash App, which is Siren, capital S, Song, capital S, Lover, capital L. I'm also on Ko-Fi under SirenSong Lover. All right, so I do see, so the main male's making a journey, and this can be a journey within. This can be a journey within, but we're bringing in the lovers. So this is counterpart energy. This is soulmate. Oh, so what I was going to say too, this weekend is the Gemini full moon. So Gemini is duality. It's the twins. It's like both sides. It's the sun to the moon. So how are we embracing our counterpart as being opposite from us, because it balances it and us all around? Yeah, no, it's a full moon. So lovers, we are working currently with this full moon. This is the duality. This is loving our light and our shadow, and also recognizing that our partner is similar to us, yet they have like opposite attributes that complement our inner world. So the Lovers and the Gemini and the Twins, like I say, it's that duality, like that. Geminis always get like a bad rap for being two-faced, but really what it is they present both sides of the mask are valid. So that's this full moon would be, how are we recognizing our dual nature, and how are we recognizing that even if our partner is opposite from us, they bring us into balance. So, like I say, main male, we're going on a journey, and it's to bring in our counterpart, our other half, our opposite side. It's like the front and the back. So Gemini, the Lovers, would be both sides of the coin being the same coin. Okay, so six is carbon, 6 is man, 6 is choices, addictions, our chains. So, but 6 in the periodic table is carbon, man, carbon. So let me look up 6 really quick. 666. A reminder to pay attention to your current state of mind and actions, and to reevaluate any excessive attachments. It can also mean that you are over-focusing on something trivial and need to refocus on what's important. There you go. All right. I suggest you take a nap first and then write your message, baby. Get some sleep so that your mind can reset a little bit. Yeah. So get some rest and then come back to it. I really, like, if I'm going to recommend anything for you right now, please get a little bit of rest. Even if it's a 20-minute nap, just to, like, breath of fresh air. Yep. So take a nap. Take a nap, take a nap, take a nap. Okay. Okay. So yes, we're overthinking because we have expectation and thoughts, message of concern, and it's having to do with official matters because judication is out here. So yes, it's like we're getting information about big things. We need to step back, especially if we're overstimulated. Yeah. All right. And then on the bottom is courtship or marriage. So this is unions, this is contracts, making sure that you are paying attention to the contracts so that you don't get stuck in something you don't want to be stuck in. If you have to take a moment of clarity, like take a rest, even if it's a 20-minute nap, even if it's a 20-minute walk, just to clear your mind, and then put a new set of eyes on it. All right, let's see. What else? Okay. There's someone dealing with a child because it has despair, distant horizons, and a child. So it's like there's something going on with children, or even potentially something that happened in childhood that needs to be addressed. Like the wounded inner child is what it actually kind of feels like. And a gift. So it could be a gift that was left to us. Hold on. I'm going to try and pop my back really quick. You ever know when you lay in bed and you like change position, your back pops? You just feel like a Is that just me? Am I just a weirdo? Oh my gosh. Okay, please tell me somebody's heard the song Weirdo by K-Flay. Because that song's been chasing me and I absolutely adore it. Okay, mature man wants to pop out twice. All right, so there's a gift that was left to us in childhood. It's causing some people despair. It was left by a mature man. Hey, Davy. Hey, baby, what's up? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day to be my neighbor. How soon are you moving this way, baby? Okay, mature man and change. That just popped out when you came in. You bust through the door like the Kool-Aid man, and mature man and change popped out. Oh. Let me see where Vidalia is, because that sounds like that's getting semi-closer. Because I looked up Montgomery the other day, and it was like, that's 4.5 hours away. I was like, man, if we were to date, that's a pretty far drive. We better make it worth my while. I'm just kidding about dating because I don't even know what you look like, man. Let's see. Vidalia is 3 hours. Aren't we all a mess? I mean, some people will say I'm a mess. And if people say I'm a mess, I really don't give a fuck. But you are not. Come on, say Davey. You have to send me a review. Okay, I'm going to ask for 2 things from you. You need to send me a review of my services and a picture of your face. You are not the mask. I don't believe it. Wait, which mask? Are you talking about the old one, or the one with Jim Carrey? You can say, I'm sorry, Mistress Lara. That's how we'll accept that. And I guarantee you that freaking Uncle Jimmy's basement's going to pop in because I said Mistress Lara. So, you know, that's wealthy man. So we have mature man change into wealthy man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Vidalia's closer. You're still pretty far. It's 3:15, man. And sudden wealth. Okay, I love this. You come in and there's like the energy of like, we got the money. Love it. So whatever that interview is that you're moving towards Vidalia, it feels like you're hitting the ballpark. You're getting in the right direction. Okay, but instead of like the mask, we could do, like Phantom of the Opera. Okay, there's something to do with a mature man and a family room. So make sure that the people you love, you're checking on them. If you love them, if they're familiar, make sure you're checking on them. And that they're okay. All right. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. I have a busy day on Monday as well. Too busy for I try not to, I try to keep my schedule open just because, it changes rapidly. So like when I have things on the schedule, I'm like, what? Okay. Let's see what the cards just, All the ones that were flipped around in here I just pulled out. Let's see what the message is from that. Okay. So the repeaters that came out here was change, sudden wealth, wealthy man, mature man. Also what came out though is that false person and community. So somebody that's been hiding their face or hiding their hand. Yeah. Well, like I say, you're getting closer. We're getting more in the ballpark coming this way. There's somebody in the community that's been like using deceptions. Like smoke and mirrors, but it's coming together. Like I say, sudden wealth, change, wealthy man. It's all, there's some family things going on. Yeah. When I think of Alabama, I think of Forrest Gump and Bubba. I know that was Greenbow, but wasn't it Greenbow? I don't know. I used to love Forrest Gump. All right. The job that's in Georgia, is it in solar or is it in communication? You better tuck that lip in, boy. You're gonna get caught on a tripwire. All right, privileged lady. Good. That's where you want to be. I know that's where you want to be. Privileged lady popped out again. Okay. Tell me. Good. I know when you talked about the communication job, you're like, it's a huge pay cut. Well, you got better opportunity, baby. You just had to hold out for it. Remember how I said, like, get a trailer until you figure out where you're actually going to settle, and that way you can keep moving until you decide what's best for you? Yeah, you know at least one spiritual woman in Atlanta, Georgia. Not that I'm in Atlanta, but... Wait, how many friends you got here in Georgia? And are they male, are they single, and are they cute? I need some answers here, man. I need a date. So, do you have single male friends that are cute in Atlanta? How young? And are they single? And are they cute? Or are you saying two and youngins like they got kids? Okay, well, my last boyfriend was 25. He turned 26 while we were dating, so... I mean... I'm skittish. I'm skittish as hell, man. Are they cute? Oh, that's my... I thought my vape was misfiring. It was my dog snoring. Hey, say, Davey, you send them to me, and I will get them high on nature. And I'm not talking about, like, mushrooms. I'm talking about, like, I will give them euphoria from connecting with nature and spiritual stuff. Nah, I've never done mushrooms. I don't... The only alcohol and weed, that's all I've ever done. So... I don't know too much about mushrooms, although, hold on. Are they in the military? Is that why? I will show you. Hold on. I got some cool pictures of turkey tail mushrooms the other day. Hold on. Because I have a bunch of those on my Oh! Okay. This is totally a nerd thing. I love nerds. I fucking love nerds. Love nerds. That's a specialty for me. Like, the Neuro Spicy Boys are my soup du jour. Look at these little beauties in my yard that I took this week. So turkey tail is beautiful for cancer. Like, it helps with reducing cancer cells. So I've got Mother Nature. I've got medicine growing in my yard right here, baby. Look at all that beauty. No, you send them to me. You send them to me because I guarantee what's going to happen is they and I will get nerdy about some outer worldly shit. How do you make friends in Atlanta that are nerdy? How do you know? Hey! What's up, Ramser? Hey, baby. Talking about nerds. And here you come. Ace of Wands. We're getting that spark of inspiration. I know some people that love anime. Ace of Wands, the devil was on the bottom. So, addictions, bondage. Yeah. Is that how you know them? They're anime and gamer kids. I don't watch anime, but... Why? Because I said the devil or nerds? Four of Wands, we're building our foundation. And the tower. First it must crumble. Because I never had time to play games or watch anime because I was too busy chasing kids. So, yeah. How's it going, Ramser? How's down under? Oh, okay. Do you guys say the most offensive shit to each other when you're playing and gaming? Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, so wait, are you sure one of those isn't my ex-boyfriend? Okay, so Three of Wands. Three of Wands, our stability has been unstable. Ace of Cups, we're bringing that beautiful love offer in, and the sun is shining. The sun came out too. That's gorgeous. So Rams, or whatever energy you brought in, it brought the tower, but Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, the sun, and Ace of Cups. That's chef's kiss, baby. No. Okay, weirdly enough, my ex was named Christian. Which was and that was weird too, because my daughter's name is Kristen. So, like, my other daughter and I would say Chris. And both of them would turn around and be like, what? Who? And I'm like... Or I would say Christian, and my daughter would be like, what? And I'm like, no, girl. Him. And they're like, Chris 1 and Chris 2. And I was like, no. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. It's all turning in our favor. Turn around every now and then. No. Alright, let me get some more animal crackers really quick because I'm tapping into my kid energy apparently. This was totally a impulse purchase when I went into the store today. I saw them. I was like, ooh, that's childhood. Except for these ones don't taste the same as the ones that were in the box. Please tell me you all remember the train car one. Like, they don't taste the same. And I know that sounds whatever, but... Ooh. What do I want to read from? Okay, we're gonna throw some, I'm gonna throw some decks out. Everybody can decide. We can either do Messages from the Mermaid's Journey of Love or an animal deck. Raise a hands. I'm actually pulling out the animal. I love this animal deck. Look at the wolf being on the bottom. That's a nice little synchronicity. Turn around. Bright eyes. Now, I know, my singing's being my singing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time. No, nobody wants to pick Messages from the Mermaid's Journey of Love or, like I say, the Animal Tarot deck. Or we can just sit here and I can sing horribly. Oh. Are you gonna hop up? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Oh, come on. There you go. Hello. This is our guest tarot reader. Apparently I said Christian's name and the cat that's associated with him decided it was time to come up and say hello. This is my anime kitty. She's a Japanese bobtail. Don't you bite me. Hey, pretty girl. Yeah, what's your question, Ramsey? Why am I so gorgeous? Just kidding. What's your question, love? Yes. Do you want to ask a specific question for your reading, or do you want a general message? And is it a reading from Bobby Lowe or a reading from me? A reading from Bobby Joe, Bobby Lowe, or a reading from me? All right. What is the general information that Ramser needs right now? What do we need to know? Okay, let me see if there's any more. Okay. I'm going to also pick a few more. I am going to pick from the other decks. I'm going to get some from the Animal Spirit Tarot, or the Animal Spirit Oracle, because I feel like there's something in here for us too. And maybe one also from the Messages from the Mermaids. So, that one kind of wanted to flip. Okay. I'm going to read those upright. And then mermaids. I feel like there's something in there too. Okay, let me. All right, little love. Okay. So the hyena and Three of Swords. So this is someone who's been deceptive and or kind of like trickery. That trickery energy. When I think of hyena, I think of like the laughing, because that's one of the noises they make. And Three of Swords, that betrayal, that stabbed in the back, like too many cooks in the kitchen. Putting down those burdens with Nine of Wands. We're saying, you know what, this is not mine to carry anymore. Trusting though that, because along with it came Ace of Wands. So right when you came in earlier, we had Ace of Wands. So you're getting that that spark, that inspiration, that like passion back to you. And this comes with buffalo. So I know for you and I both, we know that buffalo means that the universe is abundant. It always provides. And dragonfly came out with it as well. So what I love about the dragonfly, and that was one of the first spirit animals that when I first came into my spiritual journey, dragonfly. And if we ever look up dragonfly, what's beautiful about it is that they have their wings and their build is A, they're primordial. B, they're attached to the fae or to the fairies. And they were around during dinosaur time. So it's old, but it's like they are able to move multi-directionally. So it's that being able to A, withstand the test of time, and B, being engineered so perfectly that you can move in any direction. King of Wands and Queen of Cups came out together. So it's that whether you be the King of Wands, that passionate, emboldened, and Queen of Cups, that beautiful emotional stability, nurturing, filling your own cup. So this is a beautiful counterpart coming out together. So it does feel like love's coming, and that spark of passion and inspiration is coming after the betrayals, after the heartbreaks, after that trickster deception, especially because with hyena, it's like there's the two sides of the moon. So it's the shadows, it's the things that have been hidden. You're letting that go. You're getting your inspiration back after putting down those weights. They're no longer yours. And you're sitting in your King of Wands, very passionate, driven, with a counterpart Queen of Cups, very emotionally grounded, stable, nurturing, and loving. And then relaxation came out with the messages from the mermaids. So it's remembering to relax, but also when you usher this in, you're going to be able to find that relaxation to breathe. So knowing with buffalo, you're provided for, everything is provided for. You're going to use everything within your power, within your environment to create the most beautiful life. And this is ancient wisdom. It's designed perfectly. Let me know how that fits. I figured you would. And like I say, it was like the synchronicity, the Ace of Wands first came out when I read, like when you first entered, Ace of Wands came out when I was just playing, and then it came out for your read. So I knew that when you came in, because I got Ace of Wands already, and then it popped out for your actual general read. So I mean, I can pull another deck, but I guarantee some of those same cards are going to come back out again. So yeah. And it's counterparts also, because it was Queen of Cups and King of Wands. So you're going to be able to bring that woman that can tame your emotions, and that you can also spur your passions, and vice versa. Like, so yeah. I love that. You got the emotions, you got the passions in a counterpart dynamic with the passion in between. Yeah. What else do you want? What else do you got? Davey, if you're still in, you want a general read too, man? Okay, I'm going to pull from the messages from the mermaids. There's more you clarify on that. There's more you want but can't get it. Clarify. And maybe I can redirect. You know I'm good at that, baby. You're getting the passion. What more do you want? Ace of Wands is like passion. You're getting it. Oof. Is that Badger down there or somebody? Whew. All right. Well, let's see. Since I'm going to use my imagination. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. So, waiting. Yes, I know you're waiting. Right now, while you're waiting, you have to re-energize. Go with the flow, because there's decisions that need to be made. Okay? And if you want something, you have to put in the work to get it, man. So if you have something you want more of, you need to figure out how to make it happen. If you really want dirty plays, like, we can make this the X-rated reading. I've got the erotic tarot cards and the erotic oracle messages, and I can go get the little I can go get something else for go with the flow and free spirit. Oh. Oh. Ramser, you were talking about selenite last night. Look at this selenite wand I have. It's got all these beautiful ridges. This is not for anything internal though, because we know selenite is water soluble and it will turn into fiberglass. So, yeah. I was thinking about that though. I'm like, because, okay, so I brought this out so that, like, if I wanted to point to things, so, like, 3 of Wands. It's in my little tray of all the tools, but I always forget it's over there to be able to bring attention. Hey, Danny Dan, I'm Lara Jo. Come on in. If you want to ask a question, I'll give you a brief read. Donations are always greatly appreciated and needed. If you ever want to do a personal read, that it can be done booked through Ko-Fi or through my website. Let us see what the messages from the mermaids say. Go with the flow. That's like the recurrent on repeat from friggin' messages from the mermaids. Go with the flow. Ooh. And light. Stay light as a feather, stiff as a board, and go with the flow. Don't be stiff as a board. Unless it's in all the right places. Alright. I'm gonna pull. So we're gonna, ooh. And we're gonna pull from the Tarot of the Divine. See what messages come out of this deck for us, because yeah. I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Like, hungry. Not for animal crackers, for actual food. Huh. Alright. Let us see. Oh, too much. Too much. Let's see. Okay. All right, so the energy currently is Page of Swords. So Page of Swords, that's like that kind of immature, like, mind games, like cutting, petty, but not real, like, not thinking of it from, like, the bigger perspective. 7 of Coins, you have all these options and ways that you want to make money. And 8 of Coins, you've sown all the seeds. So at this point, it's walking away from it. Like anything, you have to make that mature decision about the financial decisions you've made. And then decide, like, okay, you know what? This is the point where we let it rest while I go work on other things. Hermit is going within to make the best decisions. So this is where, when things like you've looked at all your options, you've done all the sowing of your seeds, and it's time to step back. It's going within to let it rest while you rest, recuperate, get a clear perspective on it, and then be able to move forward. Okay. That was the energy that just popped out for those little few cards. Okay. That was the energy that's circulating for a moment. 6 of Coins. And you've done all the seeds. You're reviewing everything right now. Okay. Okay, so we have the devil, which is addictions. It's what's holding us back, what's holding us into position. Two of Wands, needing to bring balance between your passions and your real life. And Ten of Wands, knowing which ones to set down so you can grow a beautiful future. So saying, you know what, if this is an addiction that feels like it's outdated, I'm going to walk away from it. Or if you go around people and you feel sick around them, those are the people you need to walk away from. Okay, Eight of Wands, you're getting messages from this. It could be phone calls, text messages, messages from the universe, emails. You're getting messages, so make sure you're keeping your eyes open, paying attention to it. Oh my gosh. Ramser, I was singing, well, not really singing. I was kind of singing Annie earlier, like the sun will come out tomorrow. The world. We're closing out those chapters. We're saying, okay, that's not for us. We're done. I would see the world too and think of like how the world is our oyster and we're bringing in everything that we want. Letting go of anything that is not for us and bringing in everything that we want. So yeah. Yeah. Giggity. And not no diggity. No doubt. Gosh. Why is my brain like this? Okay. Oh. Body low. That is not for you down there, girl. What's going on in that room? You guys don't want to go back in there. Okay. Anybody else want to ask any questions? Something you want me to talk about? Something you want to talk about? You want to make a confession? You can do that too. Anybody that loves me, they want my undying love, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I might be opening up my DMs again for dating. And the word dig comes out. Or dig. Yeah, I don't know. Something you want to get off your chest? If you love me, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because like I say, I might be opening my DMs for dating again, which I don't know why I do that to me. It's okay to be depressed. And depressed, okay, so all depression really is, you want a little hint on that? I would love to give you a little one. Depression, that's just our body letting us conserve energy. It's your body and the universe saying, hey, slow down. Because you need to rest. You've been pushing your body too hard. You've been pushing yourself too hard. And this is a moment for you to like sit still and just breathe. You don't have to think about things, but if we want to process and work through things, we have to feel it. Like, we have to feel it to heal it. But depression really is just a way of our body saying, slow down. Go within. Go into hermit. Yeah. It's our conservation. It's our way of, like, being able to conserve our energy. So depression isn't horrible. It's just a way for us to slow down. Davey, when was the last time you sat on the earth? Oh, okay. I've never really been in Irish, only because my heritage is Scottish. Which just, yeah, I know. I was depressed in the desert too. I hated the desert. Like, I became a completely different woman when I moved to a lush environment. So, I get it. Nice. Okay. Did you see the pictures of when I went to the Renaissance Festival? Because, you know what? If you have a kilt and you're going to be this way, we're going to the Renaissance Festival. You'll have to show me your plaid. Oh my god. Have you seen Outlander at all? I used to go to the Ren Fair in Arizona, but I did get to go to the Renaissance Festival here for the first time. I hadn't been to the Renaissance Festival in probably over 10 years. I'll show you when we went. I'll show you what I looked like. I wore a tiara and everything. I love the Renaissance Festival though, so totally. I would totes be going, man, with you. Where are we? Oh, it was right after this. This was, say, Davey, if you can see. I'll show you a better picture of my face, but that was this was the top half of me. So my cloak and my dress are velvet. I don't know if you guys realize, like, I am very much royalty. I love freaking velvet. And then, okay, at the thank you, Ramser. At the Renaissance Festival, we had the King's Weenie. They had hot dogs, and I'm not, like, a huge hot dog person, but the guy I was with liked hot dogs. And those hot dogs were fucking good. So, and then chili cheese fries, because this was, of course my face is weird, but that's the dress. Like, it was, I love all of velvet. I love velvet like crazy. I love freaking satin. Satin's a favorite. We used to have satin bed sheets once upon a time. My blanket on my bed is velvet because, yeah. It's probably why so many men love my bed, because my bed, I have velvet blanket on my bed, and I always wear velvet, so, yeah. Oh, I can show you, hold on. Let me see when I had, let me see if I can find one of my dresses in crushed velvet. I haven't worn it in a hot minute because, well, it's cold right now. but also haven't been feeling like wearing it. Where are you? It was after July 3rd because she was pregnant. Oh gosh. I'll look in a second, my love. Oh, so this is kind of the aesthetic there. I've got like a velvet dress on. I wish I had a better picture of the actual body of the dress. Come on. You can't tell I love pink. This is the... Oh. There's your crushed velvet there, Davy. If you can see the texture at all. Oh, there's a video of me drumming. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like your kilt, man. Okay. Oh. Okay, Davey, like the mustache reminds me of like a cop, man. I can't really see your face, so maybe you are like the mask. Okay. All right, sir. All right, okay. Okay. I was like, I don't do the whole cop vibe mustache. Like, that is like the biggest way to get me to be like, it's not my thing. Do we talk about, I don't know what Freebird is. That might be me being a boomer. Gratitude. We're going to be grateful. We're going to be grateful. And Davey, you're just depressed right now. You're conserving energy until you move to the East Coast. And then, you know, we're going to rock it out, sir. I'm going to have to look up some things really quick with Freebird. Freebird. Let's see what that is. Oh, I don't know why I just took a big breath in. My dog just crop dusted me. Oh, okay. Leonard Skinner. Okay. Oh, okay. So, do you want a Leonard Skinner story? Because I got one. Okay, I love the fact that you're younger, Davey, and you still know, like, the old references. I got you. Okay. Okay. So my one of the doctors I used to work with, he was a very autistic doctor, and he was an older guy, And he was talking about how he was going to a Leonard Skinner concert, and then they didn't show up because they were in an accident. And I'm like, oh. So he always has some PTSD when he talks about Leonard Skinner, because, like I say, he was supposed to go to the concert and they were in their plane crash. I was like, oh, all right. Well, let's see what Journey of Love has for us. Is that Discord message? Okay, you know what's actually... Okay, I talk about my... Say, Davy, since you have a birthday very similar to my first ever Scorpio boyfriend, and you have the same vibe as him. That actually makes me kind of laugh. Like, look-wise, you have kind of the same vibe, so that makes me kind of laugh. No, I love it. That's a good look for the half marathon. Okay, sacred convergence. This is finding that peace, that balance, and coming into alignment with it. Yeah. No, I think you hit it. I think you got the vibe for the half. What half marathon was that, man? What half marathon were you running? And I won't ever run a half marathon with you. Let's just be honest. I'm not a runner. I don't like running. I actually went out to try to speed walk and ended up breaking my hand. Okay. Okay, Davey, I'm going to ask you that maybe one day you could take me to Florida, because I had one experience going to Florida and it was awful. Hated it. Hated it. In living color. Let's just... Oh, man. Okay, that deck does not want to talk. Okay. Let's see. What's the next deck? Sleepy. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I fill my water. I need to do a quick lap before I... Okay, well, I could see that. Okay, you know what? So I would probably do... Okay, but Lily, once I had to send you away so that you could at least try, girl. I had to send you away so you could at least try. I'm going to run back to the bathroom. So right as you come back, I got to take a walk really quick. I've been sitting here this whole time, entertaining Davey. Don't have a panic attack. Okay, girl. Before I go to the bathroom, I'm going to give you a tip on how to reset your autonomic nervous system and get yourself out of fight or flight, okay? You ready? If you're panicking, let's get out of it. So there's two parts. One is where you take a deep breath in, and then you like as deep as you can, and then take a little bit bigger breath in, and then hold it. So you go. Try that 2 or 3 times, okay? So that's number 1. We go. So in through the nose twice. If you want, I'll send them to her. Oh my gosh. I mean, Davy, since you said you're scary from the mask type of thing, I don't want to scare her. She's too pretty for that. No, I don't want to scare her. She's too pretty. I don't want to scare her off. I told her that I had a beautiful collective. Okay. At least we got you laughing. How did those breaths work? Did you do them, girl? Did you try doing the breaths? Okay. Do you feel hopefully a little bit calmer? And then I'll give you the next one. You just keep doing it till you feel better, okay? Number 2. Or lion's breaths are good ones. So when you like breathe in and then you release it like a lion, like a okay. Okay. It is always working out to our highest advantage, my love. It's always working out better than you think it will. Okay? You just have to remember that. And then number 2, if you're in fight or flight and you need to get out, I love to do this right before bed because it really freaking helps. You know, when you're laying in bed and your mind's just racing, actually this is right before you nap. I'm going to give you that. You take your hands, you interlace them, you put them back behind your head. You turn your head as far as you can one way and you count slowly to 30. And then you turn your head the other way and count slowly to 30. Okay? So like I say, because first off, our intuition and our Alta Star chakra is at the back of our head. This, you know, when they say moms have eyes in the back of their head, that's because we really do. Our intuition sits right back here. So like I say, interlacing your fingers and then counting, like turning as far as you can and counting slowly to 30. And then turning back. And what you'll feel your ears, you'll yawn. You may cry. But you'll feel a release. And that's your nervous system kicking from fight or flight into rest. So those are 2 tricks, is breathing, and then like I say, I like to do where you release your nervous system. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little walkie poo. I'll be right back. Give me a minute or 3. And so it's 1110 right now. So, and remember we talked about that being new beginnings. We have a tape badger. Yep, sorry, bro. Okay, I'll be right back. I know, hands up. You're not going in my room. No. Disculpe, por favor. Okay. Okay. Okay, whoever's in, if you want to pick a number between 1 and 7, and I'll grab the chakra bowl that corresponds with it. And we'll do some chakra clears. As I do some spinal clears. But if anybody wants to pick a number 1 through 7, and I'll pick some chakra bowls. Hey, Lily Wentz is she's trying to move. Yeah. She's coming. She's coming. Okay. 3 for Dale. Okay. You know what's funny is that my ex-boyfriend his sister's having a baby, and he nicknamed that baby Dale. And he's a Leo, and Leo, the 3 being the solar plexus for Leo for sun. Yeah, handsome. Milo's squawking about that. Oh, for Dale Earnhardt, is that what you're telling me? Gosh. Okay, so I will tell you, my ex was not into NASCAR. Well, one of my ex-husband was into NASCAR. My first ex-husband. This sounds so awful. My second ex-husband was into Formula One, which, which now they have a Formula One track in the States. I think that's in Texas. I don't know. He was trying to get me to go with him, and I'm like, I can't stand race cars. I can't stand the noise of the engines. Raise hell, praise Dale. We'll go for that. Okay, solar plexus. This is I can. So say, Davy, let's give you this affirmation. I can do anything that I want to, regardless of my past. I can do anything that I want to, regardless of the past. I should just know, Davey, that your number is always going to be 3. All right. Well, let's. I'm going to do one more. This time I'm going to actually hold it in the hand, so. Actually, Davey, intuitively, if you're having depression, 3 for solar plexus is perfect because that's our inner sunshine. That's how we radiate to the world. So you picking 3 and that being solar plexus, that's a perfect because that's vibrating anything off of our own personal, like how we feel about ourselves. That's knocking off the dust from that. If you're ready, I can do some more for you, little love. And if anyone else that's in that would like me to ring a sound bowl, let me know and I'll grab, pick number 1 through 7 and I'll go grab the chakra bowl that correlates with it. So, solar plexus. I'm hoping Lily went to go rest for just a little bit. I know she loves the sound bowls. But, so you know what, if you guys find love within my chat, I can officiate weddings and, we can do some chakra stuff. So I'm all here for trying to hook people up and, divine unions. Lily loves the chakra rolls too. Ordained minister as well. So, when I need a wedding officiant, as long as I'm not married to another ordained minister, I'll let you know. I'm a matchmaker by nature, though. So, I am a matchmaker by nature. And being that I am a Libra, so I reside over contracts, unions, marriages. It's kind of a thing. And like I say, I'm also an ordained minister. So, if anybody finds love within the chats, I can officiate that for you. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to take my hair down for a second. When I was ringing the sound bowl, it had my head was it had some tingles throbbing going on. I'm like, I wonder what information is trying to pop in. All of it. All of it. All of it. Badger, what are you doing down there, sir? Yeah. Ooh, that one wanted to slip right out of my hand. No, but I want to, no. 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 Trying to think. I think I used to play. To think if I played. I did. I played the flute in middle school. I think I even played the flute up in like my freshman year in high school. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I will say this. So my niece used to have a big sister, like big brother, big sister, and her big sister was into I think it was once a month she would do like this Irish square dancing, and I went a few times, and that was so much freaking fun. So, yeah. Yeah. I like silly stuff. I like dancing. I like silly dancing. Like, I can't wait till I have my partner that I can slow dance in the yard barefoot with. So. And sit out and drink sweet tea. Okay, so I gave up like that. I don't like to go out and party, especially not here. But I do love to slow dance in my yard barefoot and drink a big gallon of sweet tea. What? You can't imagine me slow dancing in my yard and drinking a gallon of sweet tea? No. I'd like to learn. I'd like to have a partner to learn with. No. I'd like to learn, though. I do, no. No. None of them. Okay, so I've been raising babies since the age of 15. So I didn't have a lot of time to learn how to dance. I've never salsa. Oh, that's one thing I want to do here. I do want to go like dancing, like salsa dancing. I don't know how to salsa dance, but I would love to be able to go salsa dancing here and find a partner. Yeah. I'd love to find somebody to go do that with. That would be freaking amazing. And I'm a white girl, so I don't got no rhythm. I have rhythms for certain things, but not dancing. Oh. That was a beautiful bowl to bring out there. Good suggestion there, Davey. I got some good heavy breathing in there, too. All right. We're going to put that away for now, though. All right. Okay. Maybe you can teach me. It doesn't sound like we're talking about dancing here. how did you learn how to do all of this, sir? If you can't tell by now, I mean, you've had a personal conversation with me. You know I have some stamina. I can go a long time. All right. Well, you had to teach me. And why did you take dance classes? I know you do, Ramser. It's cool to take dance classes. Like freaking the other guys. Yeah, no, I'd like to know how to dance. Like I say, I was busy having kids and raising kids, so I didn't have a lot of time to do anything other than work and take care of babies. Which is so freaking, I don't want to say it's lame. It was just my path. All right, well, say, Davey, you're going to have to move to Georgia and teach me how to dance then, man. We can dance if you want to. We can do leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. We have to do salsa. I can teach you some other moves. I can't teach you dance moves, but I can teach you some other moves. How's that sound? All right, let's see what the animal cards have to say. I think it's all upside down. How did my duck is all discombobulated. All right. Oh, Crow, using that old wisdom. Otter, companionship, because we hold hands while we fall asleep. And raccoon, scavenging for what we need and want. Well, you're surprising me here a little, Davey. And that's okay. Oh. This is all. Oh gosh, what was that movie? Okay, I've got the outfits. Okay, have you seen Silver Linings Playbook, Davey? Okay. That's going to be a movie I'm going to recommend to you to watch, especially if you're depressed right now. That's the movie I'm going to recommend to you to watch, Silver Linings Playbook. It's got Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro. I don't know what service it's on, but you're not highly competitive, are you? I already know the answer, baby. Oh, gosh. Not like, Did you officiate their wedding and then smoke them with dancing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, sir. Hey man, what are you gonna do when you get in a relationship? Are you gonna be competitive with your future wife? Our partners are our teammates, not our competition. All right, so we have whale, deer, and fireflies. So deer is using that gentle spirit. Have you talked to me before? Could you imagine? Like, I'm pretty articulate. I know maybe it don't sound like, you know what? I'll just. So deer is using that gentle spirit. Firefly is knowing the illumination is you. And whale. I don't want to know what I want to say about whale. Whales, we're going to go deep into the ocean. What about after the vows, though? What about, like, the day after the wedding? Come on, man. You gotta, like, if you're gonna bring that energy, you gotta, like, bring it every day. No, when you're, okay, so I've never been fishing. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I have a lot of things that we could do together. You could take me fishing. You could teach me how to dance. Did your dad always have the stories about fish? Like the fish was this big and it just kept getting bigger and bigger? You really are a southerner. Are you an anarchist too? Oh my gosh. Can I say how scary that is? After moving to the South, I realized like how, what kind of cars? Like listening to these boys talk about some of the things that they can MacGyver together, I'm like, you're terrifying. Like my tattoo artist and a lot of these boys, no, we don't fly that around here. Definitely not in this house. Like, That's good. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what else we have to say. What kind of car stories does your dad talk about? Oh, I should show you the car I want. I do have a muscle car that I want. And somebody here in town actually has it because he used to be a tow truck driver. And he collects like old muscle cars. Like, oh my gosh. There's this place that I love to go to breakfast here in town. And he likes to frequent it. And he will drive like the old cars to downtown. And one day I was sitting there having breakfast. And he pulled up and I was like, hey, what year is that car? And he's like, what year do you think it is? And I was like, I don't know, a 67. He's like, you were right on. I'm like, damn, but that's the car I want, is that car. And I'm like, And then I'd use, the line. Have you seen The Town? Yeah. No, the car I want is a muscle car. The car I want is a muscle car. It's a 60s car, but... And then, okay, so have you seen The Town? find the clip. I'll find the clip. It's with Ben Affleck and Jeremy Renner, which ironically, like Jeremy Renner, my first ex-husband looks like a Temu version of Jeremy Renner. So whenever I see it, like I kind of remember it. But the town is Jeremy Renner and Ben Affleck, where they're bank robbers. It's a good ass flick. But there's a line in there where he's like, "We're gonna hurt some people. I need you not to ask any questions." And he's like, "Whose car are we taking?" So every time I see that car that I love, that I want, I'm like, "That's the car we're taking when we're going out to create mayhem." And I name it something like Nyx or Hecate, because why not? Main female. All right. When I get off, I'll send you the Discord with that little clip from the town, because it's a pretty cool little clip. Yeah. So I get that, because like for me, like I like just having, like I would, if I had a muscle car, it wouldn't be drag racing. It would be like, you know, go out, have fun in, but not like drag racing. I could tell you what my ex drives, but it definitely makes him sound like a prick, which he is. But if I told you, you'd be like, oh, because he drives like a prick too, because when he drives and he like cuts people off, and I'm like, yeah, you're the reason why people hate you. Like, that's okay. If I remember, okay, gift. So main female, we're getting a gift. Love that, and it's gonna open up the pathways. What are you playing with, Bobby Lowe? Where does your dad live? I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Cars are problematic. Okay. Where does your mom live in Cali too? Or where does mom live? Okay. My sister used to live in Sacramento. Oh my gosh. I don't blame you. The West I don't miss the West Coast at all. I keep moving further east, like the next move. I keep saying that the next move is going to be out of the country, and I'm moving further east. Okay, thoughts? So we are thinking about the moves we want to make, what we really want, an official person. Okay. You're coming, Davey. You're moving this way. You're moving east. The South is backwards, though, man. You know that. We're done with those. The kipper is done. The kipper. East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. Is your dad older, Davey? Why do I have this feeling that your parents are older? Okay, Lily wants. Can you do anything right this second? Yeah, I gathered. Okay. So when I sing the Beach Boys, you probably at least have some reference to what I'm singing. Okay, friend. Then what I need you to do, breathe, rest, drink water, and center your thoughts. Okay? If there's nothing you can do right this second, all you can do is just stop and breathe. Pause, drink water. Find a sensory detail to focus on. That's why I love velvet. Because like when my mind's freaking out, so remember how I said I love velvet, right? So I got velvet right here. Okay. Well, it's time to make a move. It's time to make a move with your job. It's time you're applying for the internship. So you are, the cutting your hours, yes, it's horrible right this second, but you are on the precipice of moving on, moving into the better steps. So remember how I said the opposition is going to get the hardest when you're closest to the breakthrough. It's all going to fall apart before you start getting into a better situation. So even though it feels like there's chaos, right? There's like everything swirling around you, but it's just, okay, I am in it, but not of it. So I'm in the world, but not of the world. So like, yes, we're in the chaos, but it's not our chaos. Okay? I know you worked hard, baby. You worked hard for a company that didn't appreciate you and around a bunch of men that just wanted to play games with you, right? So, girl, you're almost there. We baby step. Baby step. We're getting out of there, right? Lily wins. Pick a number between 1 through 7. Davey actually put you up. I know you do, baby. And that's why you're getting out of there. Pick a number between 1 and 7, and I'll go get the chakra bowl for that number. We'll do a clear. I know. You can't get out of it right this second, though. So right now, you just need to focus on what the next step is. Okay. And you know what's ironic? I actually was thinking number 7 is what you needed earlier when we called them out. Because we already called it out. How long ago was that, Davey, that I got the chakra bowls out? Like half an hour ago? East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. This is crown chakra. That's what 7 is for me, Lily. So when you said 7, and that was the number that I was picking up on for you earlier, that's our higher knowledge. This is our knowing, our intuitive knowing, our spiritual knowing, okay? So I love that you came back, and I love that you picked this one because I feel it's what you need. So ready? We're going to take a big breath in. Blow it out. God is not found in church. He's not found in the Bible. God is found within you and in nature. To have to go into a public building to find God, that's not correct. So, your dad can stuff it. Let me know if that helped you clear out a little bit, girl. Hang on, son. All right. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Davey. You're right. What's up, Mama? I can give you guys some cat therapy if you want. We can just cuddle with the cats for a minute. Girl. I know, but you're not there long term. Remember we talked about that. You're not there long term. So it's okay. Hey, Lily, Davey's coming to move to Georgia. So, you know, if you come up to visit me, Davey's going to be up here. If you're ready to move, the universe supports you in that. I'm debating on if I want to move over to cat cam and we can sit and talk to the kitties while we're hanging for a second. Give Milo some good love. De-stress a little. What's FLCL? Or do I want to know? Okay. Okay, twin. I know. Okay, I'm going to move the camera just a teeny bit. We're going to say hello to Milo. I'm going to throw gloves on, though, because sometimes I give him good ear rubs. So, yeah. Let's see. Can we see Mama? Kind of. Oh, here's our other twin. Hold on. We'll have Milo talk to us for a second. What's it about, Davey? good ear rub. Hi, handsome. This is remember how I was talking about the grumpy old man that was like Gran Torino, Davy? This is the grumpy old man like Gran Torino. Come here, sir. Oh, you need a good brush. Maybe that's what I need to be doing tomorrow. What's it about, Davy? Oh. Hi, handsome. I know. Glad I threw gloves on for this, sir. Oh, hello. Hi. Handsome. This is Mr. Large and in charge here. Come here. Don't let it get mad. Don't let it get you mad. We're just going to do some kitty therapy right now. I'll give you cuteness overload with Mr. Milo. Yeah. So you know it's time to go, baby. You know it's time to go and the opportunities are being presented to you, my friend. Can you hear his purr? Some good Reiki on you, Mr. Mime. Yeah. He's a grumpy old man. He is spicy, but he is also like a little Romeo lover. Hi. I know. Don't get spicy with me. You want me to rub your ears? Okay, I know. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So when he eats, it sounds like he's eating a Hot Pocket that's too hot. Yeah. It's like how soon do you think your dad's hopping out and we can hop on Discord and talk for a little bit? If it's too late, I may be in bed, but don't be spicy. Okay. Yeah. When Dad leaves, send me a message and I'll call you on Discord, baby. Oh. See what I said about him being sassy? Okay, I'm gonna change the tripod around and then I'll do a little more of the crown chakra. Don't. Hey. right, sir. Don't. All right, sir. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. I know the camera's wobbling all over the place. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me see. Okay. I'll pull. Okay. We're going to do a little more of the crown chakra, and then I'll hop out pretty soon. So. A lot of people in Arizona, they're part of that church as well. All right. Anybody else want a chakra bowl? Drop a number 1 through 7. I can get them out. Otherwise, I'm going to be hopping out pretty soon. Oh, luckily I already had that out because Davey already asked for 3, which is the solar plexus. That's our internal sunshine. All right, what I tell you guys, if you make a love connection, you've got an ordained minister right here. All right. I have to clean up for a little bit, so it's going to be just a little bit while I get things situated, baby, and then I can always call you, but... So that's our internal sunshine. That's what we present to the world. Let's do it one more time. It's our outward facing appearance to the world. that is our sunshine. Yeah, so like Davey, if you hadn't realized, like, I'll talk to you later, baby. And, you know, Davey, I try to help as many people as I can. And, like I say, I try to make those connections. Yeah. All right, guys, I will catch you later. And then I probably won't stream again after. It's been a 3-hour stream, but I will catch you guys probably tomorrow night. Lily, I'll call you shortly, my love. I've got to, like I say, kind of clean up some of my mess. Yes, so there you go. With the starting a new foundation, 111's like we're building a new foundation. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining. If you want to book a service, that can be done through SirenSongLover.in. If you want to donate to the ministry, that can be done on Ko-Fi or through Cash App, capital S in Siren, capital S in Song, capital L in Lover. Ramser, if you want to talk to me later, let me know or text me. If not, I'll catch you later, my love. All right. Bye, guys.